We're joined today with the men's soccer squad and Paul Rechichi, Michael Hand, and Josh Phelps in anticipation of the NAC Championship game where they will host the two-seeded Husson Eagles. Terriers come in as the one seed after defeating Green Mountain in the first leg. In the semifinals, they defeated Maine Maritime 4-0 and will host Husson Saturday night under the lights.
Hey guys, Derek Audro. What do you guys see in Husson as an opponent for the finals?
Husson are a big physical team, tall centre backs, big strong strikers, a long throw. I don't see how they can beat us unless it's off set pieces or something like that. So I think if we can play our football, play the way we know how to play, I think we should get the result that we want.
Yeah, Husson is number one versus number two strongest teams in the conference, so it's just going to be a good showpiece on Saturday.
Yeah, we all know how good they are, but we've proved during the season we're better, so we just need to go out and play our game. I think we'll come away with the victory.
And as the last two conference champions, them winning last year and you guys winning the year before that, does that add a special type of feel to the game, or it's going to be more intense and a battle to see who can take the second one?
Yeah, I mean, for the people who've been in the first year, even everyone that was here last year had to watch them win. And they beat us twice. Well, no, they beat us 3-2 at our home field last year, so it'd be good to get one up on them and really settle who the best really is.
Hey, Kyle Jonjo here. Josh, you said that you guys beat them in September earlier in the year. Have you guys seen any changes in your team or in there since the last time you guys played them?
Yeah, well, obviously we've been changing formations, changing positioning and stuff. But yeah, I think at the moment we're the strongest we've been, so it'll be good to see how we come up against them again.
Now, after the conference accolades got posted earlier today, their player Phil Frost was named Player of the Year. How do you guys plan on defending Frost?
Well, starts with the team effort. I mean, you got Crock goals and a pretty strong back four. I think conceded like 3 or 4 goals this year from conference games. So, I mean, if they play the way they've been playing and we can take care of the load as a team, I don't see how he's going to score against us. Or we give him the least amount of chance to score anyway. Other than that, I think he's just any other player, and we'll prepare for him just like we do to anyone else. Nothing special.
Now, Michael, you were Player of the Year. Year past, do you see a bit of a rivalry against Frost, who was this year's Player of the Year?
Yeah, I see a rivalry. Probably the best two strikers in the conference. He's got the most goals. We've both won a NAC championship. Both Player of the Year, both NAC MVPs, all conference teams. So yeah, there's always going to be rivalry.
Mike, Joe Correglia here. Has being injured affected the way you play at all?
Yeah, it kind of has at the start. I was playing with an injury from the second game and it limited my shooting and my passing. But I feel like I've overcome it now. I think I should be good for this final.
So off of that, where would you say you are about health-wise?
Health-wise, I'm not 100%, but I need surgery on my groin, but I'm doing that over the Christmas break. But Pat's got me ready, and I'll be ready for the final.
Now, being injured, you played last game, played in some games, not necessarily as a starter. So how does that change your preparation for the game coming off the bench rather than being in the starting lineup?
I don't think it changes any preparation for me. I feel like if I get a chance, I'm going to score it. Whether I start or I come off the bench, I just need one chance.
All right, this one's for Paul. Last year you suffered a broken jaw early in the season, didn't come back till late and had to play the rest of the year with kind of a tough injury like that. Describe how this year, being relatively healthy and making it through the year, and how does it feel to be able to be in the final?
Feels good to play, firstly. last year everyone had such high expectations, especially after the first year, what we were able to do. Returning students were expecting to win again, and to be put on the bench and out of action so early in the season, I couldn't get any rhythm when I came back. I wasn't up to match pace, match speed. It's just too difficult to get involved. So just having a full year under my belt, I feel like I've been playing better and better the last few weeks, and one more game, why not keep it going?
Now, Paul, freshman year, you won the championship. A lot of returners from that squad, but a lot of new faces as well. As being one of the veteran leaders and captains of the team, how can you kind of reflect on the past and kind of share it with the new kids?
Well, I just remember for us how good the feeling was. I mean, just we were new to America, and making an NCAA tournament was a pretty big thing, and we got the whole school rallied around us, and it was just a really good experience the first year. So for those of us who fell short last year or who weren't there, just to be able to experience that and be part of that. I think we've got some good pieces to the team this year. A couple of really good freshmen who are starting for us now. So I don't see why they can't share in the spoils as well.
All right, this one's for Josh. Josh, you were just named the NAC 2012 Rookie of the Year. Describe how that accomplishment feels for you.
Firstly, it feels good. Coming in from another country and learning the style they play and that sort of stuff was difficult, but yeah, it feels good. It's made it easier having a good team around me to perform. So yeah, coming off as the Rookie of the Year was a big surprise, but yeah, one I'll enjoy.
Josh, first off, congrats being named Rookie of the Year. Great accomplishment. And also, you talked about moving here from another country. Having a good group of guys can kind of bring you in. Just talk about that adjustment that you had for one, coming to a new country, and for two, getting new teammates that you never met before.
Yeah, well, we have a really good bunch of lads this year. They've made it pretty easy to adjust. They're very, very friendly, and yeah, it's been a pleasure actually. It's been really good. There's a fair few differences coming from Australia to here, but that's something me and Coach have talked about, and we'll have to sort of get under my belt.
Now being named Rookie of the Year, and going into this game, do you feel any added pressure?
No, not really. We all know what we got to do, and just keep doing what I'm doing, I guess.
All right, this one's for Michael and Paul. You guys as two of the captains on the team, how do you plan on leading your team out there on the field when things get tough out there? If it's getting any situations like that, how are you guys gonna keep the team together?
Well, Croc's kind of a vocal leader from the back. He sets the tone pretty much from the start all the way to the end. I think as long as we stay switched on and everyone does their job 100%, I think the rest will sort itself out. It might get a chippy game. The first game was pretty physical the first half against Husson, so hopefully we can avoid what happened last night at the end. Everyone can stay switched on and use each other around us to play better and get the result. Yeah.
Now with just one day left, how do you guys look to prepare come Saturday night?
Recover after yesterday's number one. Other than that, probably have a training session tomorrow, get our touches going, and I think everyone knows what they have to do to get ready themselves, aim to their own rituals, does what they want to do before a game. So I think as long as we come out on Saturday night ready to go, I just can't wait, honestly.
Nothing changes. We all know what we've got to do, so just a matter of turning up and doing it.
Now, guys, with Croc being the 2012 Defensive Player of the Year in the NAC, do you guys feel any confidence knowing that he's behind you guys, stopping the net?
Yeah, it's always good to have a quality goalkeeper behind you, and as the stats show, we've got, if not the best defence in the conference, so it's always good to feel confident with them behind you. So.
Yeah, definitely agree.
No further questions, guys. Thank you and good luck come Saturday.
Thank you very much.